Previously on Roll Gay Roleplay. What happened in the club?
They did not know that Tommy Wasabi, the person that, hooks them up, had, passed away. So after they were pretty low stock based on what they normally have, just because there was no Tommy Wasabi to bring them new thing. And Rux has drugs.
Can I see those drugs, mate?
You're not gonna take them, right? I get headaches sometimes, and they help with it.
I will not be... Okay, that's interesting.
Here.
As Rux exits their room, there's just a pungent, awful odor coming from Rux. And Rux, you're feeling the same headache as you did before.
Did you shit yourself? Is that what Chris... Your constitution save was a shit yourself roll.
Oi, mate, are you aware that you smell like a John Dory?
I'm aware that you talking to me and these lights being on is killing my head, so that's what I'm aware of.
I don't think that this is a matter of hygiene. I think that this, mates, might be a side effect of the drug.
Hey, I know a guy that knows a lot about drugs.
Why, sure, Rux, I'll be right over. Dr. Drugs on the way! Dr. Pulled Pork is going to begin inspecting, taking each one individually, holding it up, kind of feeling it, putting it back down. Interesting. No, that does not seem right. And then he'll separate them, one aside from the rest, and he'll say, I don't think this is actually a Max Gummy. The rest of these, though, appears to actually be a Max Gummy. Dr. Pulled Pork is on the case of investigating this smell. Bae has a new telepathic power, which is very interesting.
I better not be turning into a fucking fatberg.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and my drag name is Lickety Doodah.
A sign.
You're not supposed to say your real name. Today, we're just who we are.
Fine. I'm Lickety Doodah, and I have a temporary tattoo of Ryan Reynolds' face.
Over my face.
On my stomach, because I do.
I'm kind of into it. Like, slay.
Hi, my name is some fucking pun about a 2x4 and pussy. You know what I mean? Or tits. There's gotta be one, and I'm gonna come up with it in about 2 business days. And then I'm gonna say it out loud. It's gonna be so funny, but inappropriate for work. And I play...
No, but could that be your name?
Yeah, that's the perfect
Oh, honestly, it's...
A fucking 2x4 with a pussy.
2x4 with a pussy.
Hey, you have to say pussy with that much venom every single time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I play L'inspector Saint Tit, which would actually be a really good drag king name.
Hey.
Tit Inspector.
Ooh. My name is Birdo, and when I walk in the room, all the boys go, wow.
Do you feel strong right now? I hate you. I hate you so much.
I just imagine stuffing like $5 bills, because that's the lowest denomination of dollar bills in Canada, by the way. Stuffing $5 bills into your fucking Birdo costume.
Just that full mouthpiece. That's where the bills go.
The tongue comes out. Bleh.
Oh, man. Hello, I am Mistress Longhorn Whip.
Oh. Okay.
Use a random name generator?
Nope.
Made in
Nope,
Texas?
I just thought of... I don't know.
There's gotta be one with alligators.
Mistress...
Florida lesbian.
Why don't you just be Mr. Orifice?
Mistress Orifice.
Ugh.
Yes.
It's your favorite down-home Southern Belle, sister in Christ. So,
Yes.
and I'm here to give y'all a little shout. And she's just a heathen.
Is she a member of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence?
I have thought about joining the Houston chapter of that,
Ooh.
but that's a lot of work. And I can't even write a Patreon D&D story right now, so...
For real, though, they're real involved
They're
in the
really
community.
involved in the community, and I don't like
Putting forth effort.
in 2023, it's the year of no for me, so... There's so much power in saying no. Christian Girl Autumn.
We do have a question to tie into that.
Yeah.
We're already...
Our question is make it gay. I did the limp wrist motion, just for a heads up. But would you rather win the lottery or have a dream job? And my answer is I would much rather win the lottery because fuck capitalism. Every day I wake up and I'm like, if I have more than 4 days off in a row, I'm like, why do I have to go back to work? This is actually really horrible and it's a crime against humanity and Human Rights Tribunal. So I would love to win the lottery, hire a financial advisor, because that's the first thing that happens is we win the lottery and you spend it all on dumb shit. So I'm gonna hire a financial advisor and then give it to charity and then start my gay commune. And then if you're homeless or you need help or a place to crash and you just need time to be yourself or recover or whatever, come take advantage of me
And eat some
in my
toast.
commune. No, you have to be vegan. Sorry, it's my gay vegan commune.
No
Hello.
souls harmed.
No souls
in the making
harmed.
of this
Exactly,
commune.
exactly. So you got to be real okay with starting to replace all the vowels in all of your foods. Cheese, chicken, hamburger.
No vowels allowed in my
Oh,
commune.
wow.
Loud.
Oh my god. You have to change your name.
She's
So-
so mine, KT.
Exactly.
Brandel, you would be Burden.
I am a burden.
So I definitely would love to win the lottery because my dream job is to be a stay-at-home wife.
Yes.
Heard.
Yeah, like I love cooking and y'all know me, so we've had this joke before. I love cooking and cleaning for Jonathan. I love doing it. And my love language, not that love languages are real, but if they were, my love language is definitely acts of service. So yeah, like let me be a bottom bitch, like in the lap of luxury. So yeah,
Been there, done that. Really nice.
you know, it's really nice.
I think I would go with the same thing because I've had my dream job a couple times and then it wasn't my dream job anymore. So I think that I would definitely do the lottery because then I can have multiple dream jobs if I feel like it. And if I don't, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't have to be a job.
And I wouldn't hire a financial advisor because I think, and no offense to you if you are a financial advisor, but it's not worth the money.
They would have to go through a lot of vetting. It's just because I am really bad with money personally. Like, I know that. Like, I am atrocious with money. But there's some really bad financial
Same.
advisors out there.
I'll be your financial advisor. It'll cost you $1.45.
Okay, nice.
Put all
First
your
piece of
money
advice, don't hire an
Yeah, financial.
into something that gives great interest and live off the interest.
There you go. Those are those.
Now you owe me $1.45.
$1.45.
Everybody who heard that.
Yeah, my choice would be dream job, and my dream job would be to win the lottery every day for 8 hours a day.
Oh my god, you don't think you would get tired of like?
No, because there'd be people below me. I'd be the CEO of this company.
Of the lottery winning company.
I think that would literally
Yes.
be like, and you would pay them, of course. So like, it would be like the world's first healthy pyramid scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme.
Oh my god, I'm a philanthropist.
Oh my god, look at her. Oh,
Also, inflation doesn't exist in this world.
Exactly,
Or, like,
exactly.
What's the ruining of the economy with more money? What's that called?
Inflation.
I don't need words. I won the lottery.
right. I pay people to speak for me.
Right. I'd like to buy a vowel and donate it to this commune.
I would also choose lottery, just like everybody else, because that makes the most sense. But also, my dream job is giving away money, but also in like a game show host atmosphere. And if I could fund it, that's even better. Like, I like giving away money, but I'm also going to make you work for it on camera.
Oh, really?
Oh, like that.
'Cause
What? Like that guy. What's his Monster Man? Monster
Mr.
Boy.
Mr. Beast.
Him, Mr. Beast. You're basically
Monster
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
You.
So it's like Mr. Beast is the new Jesus.
Yep, that's what I want. I want the
Honestly,
money
probably more
to then
helpful
give it to
than
people in a competitive way.
Right, and like my dream job would be something creative. Like I don't think of myself as very creative. I don't find that I have a lot of original ideas, but I love creating like stained glass and pottery. It's how it turns out. Especially with stained glass, there's a lot of geometry and stuff that it comes with it. And lead fumes.
I would just like to say that we're not going to gloss over what Berto said. Berto said that Mr. Beast was more helpful than Jesus.
Well, no one's fought a war in Mr. Beast.
Exactly.
No one's taking away rights. But...
Also, Berto is Jewish, so
Berto is-
so they have a vendetta against.
Yeah, all Jews
Okay,
hate
just for
Jesus.
a second, I forgot the context at which we were saying Berto, and I'm like, yo, Berto's really Jewish? How do you know?
Look at the schnoz on her.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
say that. I'm Jewish.
Exactly.
None of you can say it. None of you can laugh at
But I
it.
can laugh because my dad's also Jewish, and I have his nose.
Yeah, Katie's Jewish too. Can't.
You know, I keep forgetting that Katie is both Jewish and vegan because it's so much. It's related to you two only in my head.
Katie is the child of me and Brandel.
Yeah.
Okay, we've held on to this long enough. It's time to announce to everyone.
Oh gosh, one of us is making a marriage.
guys, sit down, have a seat. We have something very
What
important to tell you.
Oh my god, everything makes sense. Galaxy brain emoji.
Does it?
Need to get started.
Anyways, speaking of life-changing revelations, we have a wrestling match to win.
Because life-changing revelation, that's how you knew you were, like, part gay, right, Chris? Because you watched wrestling?
I mean, it sure helped.
Sure helped.
Oh my
It
god.
sure, I think Jeff Hardy was a gay awakening for a lot of people,
Yeah.
or wrestling in general. There's a lot of just shirtless, naked men.
Grappling.
China was my gay awakening.
I mean, China also. That was one of the points where I'm like, oh no, I'm still into women.
Nice.
I do like Leslie.
Nice.
Are we should do an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we
Well-
remember where we left off?
Yeah, we took a bunch of drugs.
We took a bunch of drugs.
Y'all took a
Yeah.
bunch
I
of
can talk
drugs.
to people in their minds.
And then we realized that drugs aren't good for you because of the come down.
Yeah, the side effects are bad odor, like a really nasty
Oh,
odor
yeah.
and a really bad sensitivity to light.
Yeah, last episode was a after-school special.
Ruck
Yes.
summoned Dr. Pulled Pork to the agency. But, and I can't remember whether the side effects are from the Max gummy or whether they're from the something else.
They're from the shitty one.
They're from
The
the shitty
doctored
ones. They're from the
yeah.
doctored ones.
And not all of the gummies that you have came from the same place. Like, you did get several from the club.
Yep, and we got some from the wrestlers who are training us because they're like, yo, these are really good for making it a lot easier to get through a match, especially when some of us are older and we're not as young as we used to be, and
Yes.
we can deal with the come down off the stage, but when it comes to being on the stage, being painless and happy and, right?
Yeah, Silver Powder gave us the doctored ones, but we got the good ones from the club.
I think it's the opposite.
I think it's the opposite.
No, because Rux took the one from
Silver powder.
Silver Powder and then had a terrible migraine when we were in the club.
Right.
Yeah, and then you took one from the club because you were
No,
coming
I had
down, didn't you?
two. I took the second one from Silver Powder that I had. That was my last one.
Mm.
Yes, and we are starting on a Friday afternoon in this episode. And what you want to do here is up to you.
I mean, we should train, right? I would say Lin kind of has a routine where he starts the day. I'm not going to say he wakes up early. He wakes up like 10ish, or mostly like he tries to get like 5 to 6 hours of sleep, 8 on a good day, and wakes up kind of early, checks the mail, makes coffee. I assume the coffee smell and whatever he's making for breakfast. It's waffles today. Not crepes. He's not feeling crepes. Too much work. So you just
Oh my
hear
God, I feel like waffles is fucking work. I guess crepes is more work. You're right.
crepes
Okay.
is more work because you got to like put things in the crepe versus a waffle. You can just stick stiff on top of the waffles. We're going to have waffles after the podcast, I think. Anyways, speaking of waffles, yeah. So if you choose to sleep in or wake up, I imagine Rux is recovering from whatever the fuck they took there is coffee and bread and some chopped fruit and some like meat articles, if that is what they eat.
You are all having waffles, and maybe if you want the coffee. Le Capitan is playing on their tablet in the bookcase, nestled in between books.
Before Lynn serves you the waffles, he makes sure to point out, like, just remember, my friends, there is that camera in that plant over there. So if we need to keep things on the down low, we can go talk about it somewhere else. Because there is that camera in the main room, kind of like in like the...
That's right.
So if there's anything that's important or really like you need to talk about it somewhere else, we go, oh no, you're throwing up. Bad waffles. I mean, go talk about it somewhere else.
Rux definitely gets coffee and waffles with a lot of butter and peanut butter on them.
Yeah. I don't know if maple syrup exists in the future, but so this is kind of a tangent, but there was this actual crime where someone stole a bunch of the maple syrup reserve from Quebec, and it was like an actual like $1 million crime because
It was like one of the biggest Canadian heists.
exactly, because it's like a control. They have like a market. There's a whole market like corn or whatever on it. So it's just like he knows a guy who knows a guy who knows where to get maple syrup these days.
That story ended up in my bank training because I worked for a Canadian bank, and they were like, this is why you need to be careful and look out for... I was like, this is nothing to do with banking, but okay.
Okay. That's so funny.
Cool to learn that.
Anyways, so let's just say Lynn knows a guy who knows a guy who has some trees.
Oh my God. Canadian money is not off the price of gold, but the price of maple.
Exactly, these days it's a much more reliable and finite resource. Trees in the future on their floating island. There we go. I've invented a new economic system.
Yes. It's canon.
Done. Canon.
What do you want to do today? You have some things that you've discussed. Obviously, there's the camera that you don't yet know who put it there, how it got there, anything about it. You've got the map of the sewers that Erwin gave you. You know what's above the square, the gender fluid factory. And you've got wrestling training at Wide Open Hand that you can do. What's your plan today, everybody? Talk it out in character.
Well, I think that we should do the training earlier in the day. Gives us more time to relax before our match tomorrow. I can't believe that at this age and this, let's be honest, this physical fitness level, I just don't think that I will be able to survive this wrestling match. So I might take one of those multivitamins. Right, Rux? Wink, wink. But I think that we should also, if we have time and feel up to it after, training, we go check out that gender fluid factory. Get some work done today.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine to me. All right, so this is the bile that's okay. Just a slight headache.
Just a slight one. And do you need some electrolytes? I've got some, painkillers.
Yeah, I'll take some painkillers, the kind that thins your blood or whatever, because I feel like that'll make me lighter on my feet, right? My blood is thinner.
I think
weigh
that could cause, if you got punched in, like, the kidneys, that you would die. So...
I don't know if you know this about me, but I don't have kidneys, so... no. I mean, different races, different organs.
How do you filter? Okay.
Oh.
Well, I have a lot of questions. Out of character, I have a lot of questions. Lynn, in character, I don't think has any questions. Give you some acetaminophen and some electrolyte water. A little salt in it.
That plant's great.
See this motherfucker go down my throat. That's what they're called here.
Nice.
Ooh.
Motherfuckers.
That felt gay.
Happy Pride.
That's my drag name.
Rex is ambiguously queer.
Yeah.
Don't perceive me.
Or if you perceive me, gay.
Gay.
Yes.
Limp wrist.
All right.
How do Erwin and Bae feel about this?
I mean, Bae's down to check out gender fluid because they want to get in those sewers as much as possible.
Do you just absorb the waffles and like the coffee in the coffee cup?
And the cup.
In the plate? Like you just keep it? You just keep the plate?
No, I'm not an animal. I left the plate.
Okay.
But the silverware's gone.
Gone.
Also, I don't know why you give me silverware every time.
Just in case. I imagine it adds a lot of color to your gloop.
Erwin is definitely cool with going into the sewers and checking out the gender fluid.
I mean, Erwin, we have to train you. You are taking over the role of Zestasha. I hope that you seem very physical and wrestling. Like you can wrestle crocodile. You can wrestle human person.
Crikey, mate. I'm down for what the Australian word for group is down for.
Grupo.
Mateys.
Grupo.
That's literally Spanish.
It's ya cunts with a Z.
Okay, so I'm down for what ya cunts are with a Z are down for. Mate, bloke.
Bloke. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I mean, if Buddy here is gonna be joining us for wrestling, then they probably need to get some training in too.
Yes. Arwen, you would be taking over the role of the powerhouse. That is, you perform a slam attack that does damage, and if they are really weak, they will be collapse.
Isn't one of us a manager or something?
Out of character, I resent all of the roles and stuff.
Oi, righto, bloke. Mate, I can be the power bottom.
Nice.
I actually think Brandon's right here. I think that we assigned Erwin the manager role because they didn't have the training of the powerhouse.
Oh,
That's right. Fair enough. So we just lost a wrestler. Great.
Well, yeah, they trained 4 of you for 3 spots, so you kind of knew someone was stepping out, and luckily there's one of you that doesn't have training, so the 3 of you were kind of thrust into it. Sorry, Lynn, better get comfortable on that top rope.
I was very hoping that I would, be able to sit out and be like, whoa, go team. I will come in the crunch, save everything, hero. But
I can't.
I guess
No,
not.
instead, Lynn puts on all of his cups.
I had to put on 8 different crotch protection cups.
Oi, what if so I'm going to be the manager, right, mates?
Right. You need to be there with the water bottles, if I need chair to hit someone.
Oh, righto, mates, because that's how we do it back in Australia. We hit our friends with chairs.
No, pretend that they are the poisonous spiders that fly in Australia.
Oh, okay. All right, mate. Well, I will be manager then. So my job here is ready to go, blokes.
And basic first aid, right?
Definitely Erwin Corwin rips off a piece of his shirt and wraps it around a pretend wound and says, yeah, I can tie a tourniquet, mate. So
that's hot.
Okay. So it's safe to say we're spending maybe half the day training at Wide Open Hand and the other half going to Gender Fluid or underneath, one of the two?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything specific you need to be doing at Wide Open Hand? Is there anything specific you need to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Punching meat. There needs to be a punching meat montage. There needs to be a Rocky 2. We're in a freezer punching meat.
Katie, I think that Chris meant do we need to actually roleplay anything there?
No, I know. I know.
Are we roleplaying punching meat?
Yeah, someone.
Katricia.
As you know, most martial arts places have the punching meat cooler.
Exactly.
So, of course, there's that there. Great.
The only piece of media that has survived is Rocky 2.
Sometimes.
So the punching meat montage goes on.
I'm gonna eat this pig after. He's gonna be turned into a normal hot dog.
Chicago style?
No, just ketchup.
Darmel, hot dog.
I don't
Normal hot
understand.
dog.
Oh, wait, isn't that on the soundboard now?
It is.
Yeah.
Ketchup on protein is so strange.
Agreed.
I don't.
It's my culture.
Y'all, hello. I don't. Okay.
Don't get it.
Even with chicken nuggets?
No.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Or a meatloaf?
No.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. My parents used to bake meatloaf with a bunch of ketchup on top of it, and you
No.
cook it in with the ketchup. and the ketchup would form like a rind almost.
Okay, ketchup is sugar, tomatoes.
Right.
And
That's what pasta sauce is.
It's every food in America.
yeah, but pasta noodles aren't protein.
Right.
Yeah, but there's also sometimes like sausages.
There's
in
protein in a meat sauce
in a
for
meat
like
sauce.
a red.
Exactly.
Let's move
Okay,
on.
wrestling montage. Is
You're
there anything we
criticizing
need
my
to-
culture, okay? It's my right as a Canadian to put ketchup on things. I survived the purple ketchup.
Oh my god.
Right.
The purple and green Heinz.
Yeah, I survived that, and I
That's-
still eat ketchup. Nothing can deter me.
Euros. So we do some training at Wide Open Hand. Silver Powder helps you out there. You already got a lot of information out of him already the last time you trained, I guess yesterday. So there's
Yeah.
nothing much he's going to be able to add to this.
And I bet he's focused on like the match himself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's one day till the event. It's a big deal.
Yeah, man, it's just as everyone's rolling into town now, I guess, eh?
Yes, either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay, so, people, they have their own, schedule. Anyone had, like, super fucked up get ready schedule? Like, I need to, smush a cricket or something before the match.
Is that a way to say taking a shit? Because I gotta go smash a cricket.
I mean, I hope that everyone does that before the match. I can't imagine how embarrassing it would be to, shit yourself on the stage.
No, that would not be good. That
Yeah,
would not be
no.
good at all. Especially since I'm covered in silver powder.
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, the only thing I'm thinking is Brody hasn't come in yet. I guess he's coming in tomorrow morning. He's normally shows up the day before. Secure the hotel room, get a good night's sleep. But I guess he's coming in tomorrow morning.
Well, that is weird. He has normal, little schedule. He gets rest in the town that he will be fighting in. I get it. It's not the hometown advantage.
Normally we split a room because it saves money, but I guess I'm paying for tonight on my own.
Well, I hope that you have someone who can help you relax tonight.
I'll find someone, sure. I got
Sure.
Tentacle.
Yeah, exactly. Multi-purpose platform.
Mm-hmm.
So is there, when he says that Brody's not in town, Silver Powder's on Brody's team, right?
Yeah.
And Brody's fighting for CEO.
Yes.
Does he seem concerned about this? Does he seem like this is really out of character for him? Because I can imagine if you are used to someone taking a normal prepare kind of thing, like I know I have a routine before I do public speaking events, let alone fighting for the CEO-ship of a corporation that will hire my friends. Do you want to do an insight?
Yes, please.
Oh, well, I got a 26, so
Ooh, wow.
I'm reading this guy's mind.
A little concern. Not a huge amount of concern. Not like he's trying to rush to anything, but it's odd enough that he brought it up, right?
It's a little weird that,
Mhm.
because you'd hope that that's at least, it would be longer, not shorter.
I want him rested up for the match, and if he's not, that's not going to do well for our
You-
chances.
and
Especially
you know-
considering 3 of ours aren't, professional wrestlers. No offense.
No, we do the best we can, but and we
Yeah.
are down a team member as well, so it's not even like there is a substitute. And not to, turn myself short, but I'm not as young and fit as I used to be. And I smoke a lot, so I have the lungs of an 80-year-old man. But yeah, there is not like man who is in charge of, Brody's schedule who'd be like, yeah, it's just cause layovers and stuff. He did not give you a reason why he is not getting into town?
Oh, he said he's just taking another night with his family, which,
I guess.
yeah, it doesn't not make sense, right? So,
But also, if you family man, how can you murder people on stage? Loving father, man who give man concussion with chair. I feel like these are two sides.
well, some of us don't take our work home.
Yeah, this is true. I commend you for that.
Okay, look, I got Brody's number. I think I'm just gonna give him a call, see if he has any advice for us and whatnot.
I completely forgot that you had that, but I think that is very good idea. See if you can be subtle, get any information about why the delay. I get that he want to spend time with family, but this is very high stakes, high performance situation. I know that I need time to think, isolate myself.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm a master of the clandestine sort.
I trust you.
Okay. Rex walks away to a private area and calls Brody Roads.
Okay, Brody Streets.
Brody Streets.
The call rings and he does not pick up.
Ah!
All right. Rex texts. Does he have read receipts on?
If he does, he hasn't read it yet.
Does it check mark that it was delivered at
Yes,
least?
you do have a delivered text at least, yes.
Okay, so the phone is on. All right, is there a Snapchat version?
Tentacles,
Or are you just
everything,
pinging
baby.
him? Are you just pinging
Tentacles,
him?
everything.
Okay.
All right, no, I'm gonna go on Tentacle, go to Brody Street's page. Does it have his location turned on? You know how Snapchat shows you on the map?
Yes, I would think as a celebrity the answer would be no.
Okay.
You don't want your stalkers and all that shit, right?
Well, that's
right.
exactly what I was going to say Tisha was doing right now. Rex is getting like, I'm going to find you.
Hey, you know what? I'm doing
What's your address?
I'm doing some detective work, all
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Exactly. That's what they pay you for.
Uh-huh.
And okay, does it show that Brody is when was the last time Brody was online on Tentacle?
It shows he was last online 4 hours ago.
Has he posted anything?
Advertisements for the event, marketing, get their fans to the event, tickets still available.
Is Brody's wife like tagged on their Tentacle anywhere that I could just go to hers or Brody? I don't know. Does Brody have a wife or
Just a partner.
Go
Spouse.
ahead and roll investigation. Let's see how your investigation
Dox
skills
this
are.
man. Do it. Do it. Dox him.
13?
But also, this is a reminder to all of our listeners. Be mindful about what you put online.
Yeah, turn your location off on Snapchat.
Because a non-binary lion wrestler could come find you. That's a threat and a promise if you're a furry.
13.
You sounded so delighted.
13?
Yeah.
I think I think she's got a private profile then. 13? Yeah, the wife's tagged, but it's a private profile.
I add them as a friend.
Okay. We'll see if they accept.
Rux calls twice in a row, like calls, lets it ring for like 10 seconds, hangs up, calls right back in case Brody's phone was on silent.
Okay. On the second call, you'll actually get an answer then. And you'll say, yeah, hello?
Hey, Brody?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Rux. Hey, how's it going?
Rux, hey. Yeah, what's I'm on a call with WWP right now about this pay-per-view. What's going on?
Oh, hey, so I was just checking to see when you were coming in because I think me and the guys could use some, little bit more information, a little bit more help on this wrestling stuff. We don't want to lose it for you, because it's a pretty big deal. So
Yeah.
we could use some real professional help if if you can. When do you plan on getting here?
I've got a flight coming out tomorrow morning. But I also I'm just going to text all of you, but since I'm on the phone, are you with everybody else? Is Silver Powder near you?
I mean, I can go back over towards them. I figured I'd do a private phone call.
Well, I mean, this involves all of you now, so just get
Okay.
everybody so I only have to say this once.
No.
All right.
Those
So Rex
SpaghettiOs.
goes over and says, "Hey, Brody has something he wants to say to all of us," and puts Brody on speaker.
All right, everyone. The 2-night event of Broviver Series has now turned into a 1-night event due to some contract restrictions at the stadium, which means that we're not wrestling on Sunday. We are wrestling on Saturday, tomorrow. We're still going to main event, so we only have 1 day to practice. I'm coming in tomorrow, and we can try and work more then, but I need you guys in good shape tomorrow.
Okay. So I mean, the match is tomorrow, and you're coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, not ideal.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, I tried to come in a day before our match, and our match just got moved, and I can't move my flight yet. I'll try and get a flight out tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Make sure you're in good shape tomorrow.
I mean, don't we have a high speed train or nothing?
Do you want us to, stretch? Do I have to be flexible? Do I need to be, not sore? Do I need to be very well rested? Do I eat anything? Do I have to shave?
Well, yeah, obviously you want to grease up.
Then I will need at least a while to do that.
Well, you've got probably about 24 hours until I need you greased up and ready.
Grease up and ready.
Yeah, Silver Powder, how have they been doing on the wrestling training? Well, they've been here.
Great.
Lynn is wearing 8 cups right now.
He gave us drugs.
What? No. Shh. He's in character. That's
He
the
didn't give us drugs.
yeah. Now they're out of character. See how good the Luchador is.
So good. And the 8 cups are for my own protection. There is very little I have in this life except for, my gift to future generation. Being the future generation.
My gift.
I hate that.
Okay. Great. Just, make sure you get a good night's sleep tonight. Carbo load, obviously. You need the energy. Don't eat right before the match because we don't want you throwing up in the ring or shitting yourself. Remember that one time, Silver Powder? Okay.
How many hours before the match should we have our last meal?
Hour and a half.
No,
Okay,
that's nothing.
That's not bad.
No, you're not going to starve. Don't worry.
The other question I have is who do we know who we're fighting? Maybe we can watch some videos or something about how they fight and
Yeah, you've got the team names and everything. We're fighting 10 different people, so yeah.
Okay, but who individually am I fighting first, etc.
Oh, it's going to be a fucking brawl. I have no idea. You attack who you attack, baby.
Okay, so it's all of us in a ring together, a whole orgy of fighting.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fucking chaos.
Orgy of fighting.
Did you say gay ass?
It's going to be a whole chaos.
Code chaos.
A lot of chaos.
Code chaos.
The big spell, gayest, yeah, no.
Gay chaos.
Gayest?
Oh,
We're gonna turn into
okay.
we're gonna turn into silvery air.
I mean, I genuinely said chaos, but I just ran with it.
you would. Oh, okay. So I don't if you're being held against your will, blink twice, mate.
Wait, if he's speaking badly, it might be a clue.
He is speaking like he's rushed.
Yeah, we're turning a mouse into a mountain from a molehill. We don't need to do this.
We don't know that because
Well, let's just roll an investigation check. Just to make sure.
yeah.
On Chris.
Because last time we were supposed to understand that the dude saying brostraries meant that he was under a spell, and not just that's what they call strawberries in this world.
Everybody in that whole fucking castle talked like that. Not just the cook,
so-
everybody.
Ooh.
So
Well, everybody on this
maybe
phone
it
right
was
now is
just-
talking like that.
that's just how they talk in a fucking castle in the fairy world. I don't know.
You okay there, Chris? Because you feel you still got a little pointed.
Let me know. I'm gonna do an investigation/perception check. Which one? Just to be does he seem like he, aside from just time, is under?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Does he not want to be talking to us?
I mean, obviously he doesn't want to be talking to us.
Yeah, we don't need insight for that.
Why doesn't he want to be talking to us if we're gonna? Oops.
That was a nat 20, baby. So that was
Okay.
a 28.
Rex's insight was a nat 1.
So you're I have social anxiety.
Yeah, you're like, why doesn't he want to talk to us?
I think that's exactly what's happening. I think Rux is taking this personally. Lynn realizes that this man is just busy and under a lot of stress and just found out that he's going to be flying in the same day he's wrestling. He's got a lot going on.
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks very much for all of your wise words and for, not being able to find a flight in to help us and pawning us off on silver powder. This is great. I'm so glad that we're doing this for you. I'm so glad that we're wrestling under your name. We get all the help of don't eat an hour and a half before wrestling. So you don't shit
I
your
will
pants.
make sure that everyone is taken care of, that we carbo low. Don't worry. I've got it all handled here, and maybe we can discuss extra payment for extra stress and discomfort for the extra day shift. But
Okay.
that-
you want
that-
some advice from me? Here's my advice. Spend the rest of the day training and learning how to wrestle. And that's going to make the best chance of us to win this whole thing.
okay.
I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, train until you throw up. That's what I want. Train until you throw up. That's when you've worked hard enough today.
But mates, aren't we supposed to go to the
Sewer.
other place, mates?
Shh, 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 shh.
Wait, you guys are taking on more things when I need you for this?
No. This is just lunchtime excursion to, take a break, reset mind. There's nothing.
To get some normal hot dogs.
Some
That's
normal
what,
hot dogs.
And you know what, Brody? I'm never one to, attribute malice. And I get the way that you're talking to us, as a little bit of malice. But you know what? It could also be attributed to incompetence. So, thanks, Brody Rhodes. We will see you, Brody Streets. We will see you tomorrow. And Rex hangs up.
Okay. Then you've hung up on Brody Streets. Good job.
I took that one as
Yeah.
Okay.
So mates, are we going to continue training or are we going to go to the gender fluid factory? Bruvs.
Rev. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I think that, is, fun idea to train all day. But if I train all day, I will 100%, not even one question of a lie, not be able to fight tomorrow. Can guarantee you that I will, every muscle locked in pain. You know what I mean? I think that today, definitely, don't get me wrong, we should light jog, do a little sparring, definitely practice skills, do some stretching, but nothing like, I have bench pressed 800 pounds today for 40 reps and I will go, army crawl through.
Yeah,
I feel
you're not supposed to go super hard on the day before you have to perform.
Mates, since my job is social media, can I take pictures of y'all while you work out? I think
yeah. I can do plank for like 2 seconds.
Oh.
But you can get really good photo in that 2 seconds.
Yeah, as long as you blur my face. Here, how about I do some lift a bunch of weights, but the weight
I'll just
is
get you from the back, bruv.
There we go. Do some squats.
Don't stand in the mirror though.
Okay.
Bae shifts one large muscly arm out of their blob. It was like flexing.
Nice.
Nice. Picture for Tentacle, doing your gym workout, light jogging, whatever it is. We'll say your training took you to the mid-afternoon, and at this point, it is your choice. You can continue training the rest of your day, or you can leave and do something else.
Russell, on the sewers.
Okay. I think that we can go into the sewer if we play this extremely low-key and we understand that we need to come back and get like 10 hours of sleep and eat a lot of spaghetti.
So is the plan that you're going directly into the sewers from Wide Open Hand, like the closest grate, or are you heading closer to the factory first before diving down?
That's a good question. I think we should go back to our place.
I feel like we checked the map for like where. Do we know where that gluten-free door is?
Well, you know where the square is, and that's where Erwin said it was. So yeah.
Okay. Do we need like any supplies, or we're just good to go?
I think we're just good to go.
At this point in the recording, we took a 5-minute break so I could grab my map, and it looked like everybody was away from their microphones at this time, and I didn't double check and made a mistake, and I said something that was intended purely for you, the audience, but somebody heard it, and it prompts the entire rest of this episode. So if you thought we were going to the sewers or gender fluid, oh, you are wrong. Please put your puzzle hats on, because there's a puzzle. I was going to say puzzle solving next, but it's a puzzle attempt, and I'm just going to keep it all because... oh man, there's so much emotion and anxiety in this. But anyway, this is the statement I made that prompted the rest of the episode. Enjoy. While we're waiting and people don't seem to be here, I'm just going to say, for the recording, to the person who messaged me on Instagram and figured out a couple of my clues, thank you for making me feel like they're good clues.
I'm so mad that somebody figured out the clues.
Oh.
Who was it?
They've decided they're not going to tell you.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
Is this somebody that I know?
Mm. When I say they're not going to tell you, I mean you collectively, not you specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I know who it is specifically, I'm pretty good at getting information out of people.
Yeah, that's why I'm being pretty coy about it. I've gotten a few people asking me questions about it, which is kind of cool. But
I can't decide because when I look at this, I noticed there are numbers in each one, right? So the first 2 minutes, a clenched fist is 5 fingers.
High five.
Yeah, high five. And eggs once broken.
Ah.
So, but I feel like that's not it because I wrote 2551 and I don't know what that would even mean. So, I don't think that's it. I did Google it and it is 22 US Code 2551, which is the congressional statement of purpose, like the purpose of Congress. So
And did you read all of that?
Why would I read all of that? I would be
Because
like,
maybe there's a clue in there.
why would there be a clue in there, Chris? You went all the way that deep
If
to
you
the fucking congressional statement of purpose? I felt like that was too far.
Yeah,
even for you.
No shit, that's too far.
So I didn't. Okay? So then I was like, okay, well, they're all prime numbers, right? Or it's a prime number, 2551 is prime. And like, wait, Chris doesn't think any of us are good at math, so he probably wouldn't go there.
Think. Y'all have proven.
first of all, bitch.
I have a degree in math,
I love y'all, but let's be real.
but I need like a clearly outlined question.
Katie's got 7 calculator apps up at once.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty okay at math. So then I was like, okay, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the numbers, but it should have something to do with the numbers because it's Chris. So maybe I'm reading one of the numbers wrong. What is the fist number? How could that be anything but 5?
What's a fist number?
I don't know. You can only fist one hole with maybe it's a 1.
Well, yeah, with that attitude.
I would hate. What is this, a fucking human centipede episode? Just fist all of them at the same time. And I don't know if I'm too hung up on the numbers, but I'm like, it's Chris. He loves numbers.
I don't think you need to worry too much about the numbers.
Okay.
Does that help you out?
Yeah. Then
Okay.
I can stop thinking about the numbers.
Yeah, I would stop thinking about the numbers.
You remember when you worried a lot about that clue in the very first season?
Hmm.
And then there wasn't an answer?
Oh. Yeah.
These have answers.
I'll believe it when someone on Instagram tells me.
Yep.
Someone on Instagram has found it out, Chris has said, and it made him feel better. They figured out the.
Okay, it's not my fault. I'm
All of
stupid.
2 of them.
But he won't tell us who it is, so we can't shake them down.
Yep.
Sometimes the first 2 minutes is most important in the bedroom. All right, so it's a fortune cookie. You cannot find treasure with a clenched fist. And then a high five. Sometimes the first. Okay, so you can't find treasure with a clenched fist. You need to open your fist, which is a high five, right? That's the high five thing. So something to do with your hand, your palm being exposed.
There's treasure in the open hand dojo.
Ooh.
Okay. Treasure in the open hand dojo.
I didn't look at Instagram. I don't know if that's what someone said, but I'm guessing.
No, Chris said they messaged him. Did they message our Instagram?
Oh.
No, me directly.
Maybe they're all related to location names.
High five is Rex's fortune. Just giving me a high five.
And just remember that these were randomly given to you guys. There's no correlation to the person and the thing.
Eggs once broken cannot be unscrambled. Maybe if we go to the ornithology bird shop.
Ooh.
Y'all, what is happening right now?
We're looking for clues.
Do you feel like you found any clues?
Yeah, I feel like the wide open hand dojo.
Maybe the first 2 minutes in the bedroom.
Do you want to address that?
Are we in it right now?
I don't know. You guys keep trying to fucking leave. So you tell me.
Oh, that's why you asked if we were leaving. Okay, yeah, duh. Okay, sorry.
4 times, right?
Jesus.
Before we go, weren't we told that there's like treasure in here or something?
Oh, yeah, the open hand, clenched fist thing.
I mean, who has worked here for a long time? I mean, we can ask them.
If there's treasure, we can go and be like, hey, do you see like a box of treasures sitting around that you didn't take, even though you've been working here a long time?
Exactly.
Okay.
There is a person there. The person that's been basically chaperoning everybody, making sure
The guy who locked us out the back door?
Yes, that is the person that I'm talking about. He runs wide open hand.
He seems like a real piece of shit.
It's his job.
What's his name? Like Marty Meatballs or something?
You didn't ask his name.
Of course we didn't.
That sounds about right.
Rex walks up to him and puts out their hand for a high five.
He'll high five you, a little bit confused, but he'll reach out and high five you. Yeah?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going, guy?
Good. Good. How's it going with you? The training going okay? Enjoying the dojo?
Yeah, I mean, the the first 2 minutes were pretty good, but after that, you know. it's,
Yeah, that's how working out goes, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you have anything that just like trains us for 2 minutes really quick and then we're good?
Most martial artists will believe in continuous training, not just a 2-minute quick fix.
So
We
rude.
need some dedication and drive to keep going.
How do martial artists feel about treasure?
You're so subtle.
Roll insight.
Can I like slide this guy like a credit or two? Like persuade him, add something to one of these rolls?
Nat 20, baby. I got a 21.
Oh, so I don't even need to do that. Nice.
His eyes kind of shoot over to you, and he says, "What are you looking for?"
We were told by a little robot that there might be something that you can't get with a clenched fist.
You need to know what to ask for.
Do you have any eggs around here?
I don't have eggs.
Can you tell me what to ask for?
You have everything you need to know what to ask for. And if you don't, then you don't need it.
Does anybody sleep here?
No, this is...
I think I found a clue.
I think I found a clue.
You son of a bitch.
Oh.
You son of a bitch. That is Bae's little special tool. Here's what I will give you for that then, Brandon. Here's the clue. 3 of your fortunes lead to the same thing.
Mm.
And since you've already kind of figured out the 2 of them lead you to wide open hand, you're missing one part of this clue.
So the high five and you cannot find treasure are the ones we figured out?
Yes.
So the first 2 minutes, I asked about that, and there's no bedroom here. And I asked if they have eggs, and they don't have eggs.
There's no like workout.
Apparently, I asked the wrong question on one of those.
I think you were onto something with the scrambled eggs in the bird shop, because why would there be a fucking bird shop?
The first 2 minutes is the most important in the bedroom.
Is there a bedroom here?
No.
Is there like a ring? Do people call the bedroom like the ring a bedroom? Like
I mean, people have fucked in there, yes, but that's
Wait,
not...
hang on a second.
Do you have any fortune cookies or fortunes we could read?
No, just mainly healthy snacks. Do you need a granola bar?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'll give you a granola bar. I'll grab a granola bar and toss it over to you.
All right. Rex turns on their stopwatch to 2 minutes and eats it in 2 minutes. Takes 2 minutes to eat the granola bar while staring at this person.
This is very strange. Okay. I don't need to... Why the icon? Do you blink?
I have a question, Chris.
Ah.
My once per case ability that I just used
Mm-hmm.
is me stumbling into something and finding a clue. Do I physically fall into or stumble upon something?
I'm trying to figure out how to give this to you without giving it to you.
no, just give it to them.
Absolutely not.
You worked too hard on this.
That's the point of the ability, though.
There's a reason I pinned the video that I did in our spoilers discussion.
I don't go in our Discord.
Christopher.
I'm literally there's a clue in the video.
Oh my god, everyone take 5.
Video. Okay, well, I put my finger on my nose. Who needs to watch the video?
There's a reason I clipped the video the way I did.
All right. You're chugging wine out of a bottle. Pulling up your bra straps. You don't know how to wear a bra properly.
Roasted.
Well, I don't. That's true.
Eggs once broken, and you can't. there's a high five, and you can't blink, and you're trying to wink, and covering up your bra strap.
Okay. Yes?
Did any of the things I said?
No.
Are you listening? Is there like words? Are you
The video is split up into 3 parts, right?
All right, so the first part, the PCs don't see any clues, do you? And it's you chugging wine out of a bottle, but making sure your lips don't touch the bottle for some reason.
I didn't want to smear my lipstick.
Wait, the 3 that go together are on the screen at the same time.
Thank you.
Oh.
You cannot find treasure with a closed fist, high five, and scrambled eggs.
give the guy a high five?
It's the first thing Rux tried.
Oh,
Do you have
sorry.
Do you
Duh.
have any fucking eggs?
Still don't have eggs. I have a granola bar.
Okay, I want to speak in his mind. There's something going on here, chap. Where's your fucking eggs?
Fucking eggs.
Can he respond in his head, or does he respond to you?
He cannot respond back mentally.
Great.
He can do it verbally.
He looks and he goes, "There's no fucking eggs here. Is that what you want? Are you guys looking for eggs? Is that what you think treasure is? Eggs?"
Eggs.
Breakfast. Do you got breakfast?
This is a dojo, not a restaurant, not a hotel, not a place where you sleep.
Rux holds out a high five again.
He reluctantly high fives you.
Can we do a perception check on the space? Like, is there any sort of... How high are the ceilings? Is there anything above us?
Is your brain on drugs? Is that what this is?
No.
Eggs once broken cannot be because the brain on drugs is like scrambled eggs.
How does this feel from your side, Chris?
You're hyper focusing on the eggs part of this.
It's eggs. It's written in the thing.
If only one word is important in that, why do you think it's eggs?
So we need to unscramble some. Okay,
Holy
we need to
fuck,
unscramble
Tisha.
something.
Thank you.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
leave for a half hour. Let me know when you guys
open-
are done.
Open Fist Dojo. Maybe we need to unscramble Open Fist Dojo.
Get the name right at least. Fuck you. You're not gonna get open fist.
Open hand.
Jesus Christ, what's it called?
Wide open hand.
Wide open hand.
I love you all. I do genuinely love you all.
What if we put that into an anagram machine?
Show us your eggs, Chris.
Wide open spaces.
Wide open spaces, yeah.
If you ask for the chicks.
I don't know.
Anagram.
Are you giving us the clue?
Oh, no.
No, that was
we
the
need to unscramble
Jonathan's.
something, and we're assuming we need to unscramble Wide Open Dojo. Fist Open Dojo. Wide Open Palm Dojo.
Try again. Which one is it? What are the letters?
Open Hand Dojo.
Open hand dojo.
Wide open hand.
Are you two chicken?
I don't have chicken.
I don't have chicken.
Okay, well, I'm out of leads. I guess the fucking machine lied to us.
What's the name of this fucking dojo?
It's not on the. It's the one that's not on the map.
Oh my god.
That Brandon did not put on the map. It's on my map.
I promised to do it months ago.
It's like the one fucking place I needed you to have.
Yeah, I
Some
don't have.
Wide open hand dojo, I think.
Like this is feeling vindictive at this point, Christopher.
Please, we're
And
begging.
you know
what
what?
it's called.
Because right now, my crossword solver, anagram solver, is coming up with a dune head.
Probably because Tisha's thrown out a bunch of names, but yet to get it right.
Is it a scramble?
Did you not hear Tisha 10 minutes ago?
No, I don't listen to girls. Can we unscramble high five?
Hot head.
Hive.
Open hand.
What names are you guys working with?
Hand phone.
Ham phone. Is there a phone made of ham?
Is there a diaphone?
It's a bird name F.
Is somebody orphaned?
Let's go around to all wrestlers, ask if they're orphans.
Is there a pantheon around?
Oh no. I think this might just be a great way to end the episode.
No!
It's genuinely almost been 20 minutes, and I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to keep.
Genuinely been 20 minutes.
So if you can help them figure out these clues.
Please, we're begging you. DM us.
Oh my god.
Is there anybody named Daphne?
Do we have a list of all the... We do.
A list of all the what?
Of all the wrestlers' names. I'm looking at it right now.
Or any of them Daphne?
None of them are Daphne.
What is the name of the dojo?
I didn't spell JoJo right. I can tell you that much. I spelled it Go-Go.
They're an endopod.
Oh,
An
that's fun.
endopod. Wide open dojo. A wide open hand.
Wide open hand dojo.
To the listeners that are screaming this at their
Exactly,
car
exactly.
stereo or headphones right now.
Deadwood Hopejin. Dojo. Dopehead. Ooh, endowed. Pood. Haji.
This episode's over.
This episode's over. I have like 800 billion possibilities of these combinations of words.
800 billion. Well, it's probably a wrestler's name, and it's probably an anagram of Wide Open Hand Dojo.
This time I will say, listeners, if you can help them, go ahead and help them. You don't even need to come to me first. Just throw it in Discord.
Please.
Give them some love.
Please. Please.
Yeah, we'll see if they can figure it out on the next episode of Roll Gay Roleplay. Till then, I am Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at @1 Tish, @1.
I'm Brandon. Help me.
Hi, my name is Katie, and ditto. Honestly, brutal. I turned off my brain for a reason.
I'm so bad at puzzles.
Exactly.
And it's your friendly Southern Belle, sister in Christ. Y'all have a good one now. You hear?
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye!
Bye.
High five.
High five.
An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti.